keep it locked, cause I don't be guy, yeah. And she gon' hit me before noon pass. I'm probably gon' wake up to new rags. Brody asked me what I'm trying to get into, I'm starting to feel like the do-rags. They like best, how you do that? New coupe, where the roof at? With you, too bad. Fell in love with the crew, too fast. Said he better than best, who that? And I heard your song, it was too hottest out the new class. This big best and I'm back, yeah, yesterday it was a long day. I was stuck in the crib for a long time. For the summer we stepping out all day. Girl, you know that I was down bad. You ain't even think to
Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Take a look at the Warriors.
Karl-Anthony Towns.
And this is the second meeting of 4. And having lost that first one, this one really important. You don't want to dig a hole and allow them to take a mental edge over you.
Yeah, when you face each other a number of times over the course of a year, that becomes its own mini rivalry. So you certainly want to avoid going in an 0-2 hole.
Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
Stolen by Smart. To the paint. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. Coach said they have to concentrate on Steph Curry's outside game, but there's more to it than that. He said, we know what kind of shooter he is, but we can't get caught up guarding him 35 feet out. We'll live with some of those threes before we let him beat us with penetration. So, Kevin, if Curry wants to show off his deep long-range game, he may have a chance. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And we talk about Smart as a leader. This guy's not afraid to get up in a teammate's shirt if that's what it calls for.
There's no doubt this guy is so passionate and so vocal. And what you love more than anything is the willingness to take head-on tough issues. Some guys will shy away, not Mr. Marcus Smart. Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Wiggins. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Down low. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Thompson with it. To the inside. And stolen by Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. Can't hit that one. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Right side Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got 5 points so far.
The thing we most closely associate with Stephen Curry's career, the three ball.
Here's Booker. Back to Smart. Booker outside. To stop the run. Kept alive. Here's Ayton. Launches a three. And Booker is good for three. Booker's got his second bucket tonight.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
Pass to Towns. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Smart. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Booker with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Gordon. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Defensive foul.
Well, I'll tell you this. He is a relentless scorer at this point, Aaron Gordon. He is not afraid of taking contact.
Oh, and you know, when you talk about athletic and acrobatic players, circus-like players, Doris, Aaron Gordon leaps to mind.
Oh, my goodness, no question. Few guys are as explosive as Aaron Gordon around the cup. This guy has shown off his abilities in multiple dunk contests, including the 2020 contest where many people believe he should have been the winner.
Towns with the steal. It's deflected. Back to Wiggins. Bridges with the steal. .24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Booker, right side. Gordon inside. The shot will not fall. Good D by Thompson. Here's Kleba. And that one released in time, but no good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter.
Timeout for Golden State.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Suns, trailing by 2. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Drives to the hoop. Poole.
Jordan Poole.
And he banks in the layup. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Number 21.
He has 6.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. He made open, let me find him.
High post Lopez. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
Robin Lopez.
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you you can have defensively.
And it's Harris off the drive. And it's sent back by Lopez.
You know, it's blocks like that which make Lopez such a factor in the paint.
Poole with it. Picked up by Harris. Here's Tice. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Right inside. Second chance shot. Here's Myers. And he overshot that one, missing. The Warriors lead it. Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
How about that concentration from Andrew Wiggins? He refuses to give in to the defense. What a finish.
And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Hands it from downtown.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. It was a huge weight off his shoulders.
And that mental aspect impacts play. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Wiggins. Phoenix grabs the miss. Lopez with the block.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They host the Clippers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a left Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective until my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to this team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers. Substitution for the Warriors.
Here's Curry. 8 points for him. They set the pick. Fires for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got 11 points.
Well, that's become one of the most recognizable shots in all of basketball. The Steph Curry jumper.
Wasted no time on that one.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Karl Anthony Towns.
And that one's good. Towns.
3-point field goal.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a 3 of his own.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Inside. And the dunk by
Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, there's a level of assertiveness and aggressiveness that Karl Anthony Towns is bringing to the game right now, sending a very distinct message to the defense. You better sharpen up.
Ayton trying to break free. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Right wing. Shoots a 3. Curry with it. Bridges covering. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Smart.
First personal foul.
Karl Anthony Towns, one of those 5 men that you can play in a big lineup, you can play in a small lineup. Because of the diversity of his offensive game, you can mix his spots on the floor. So important. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
On the wing, Gordon. Booker outside. Here's Ayton. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Timeout called the Warriors. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Here's Smart. Booker outside. He takes it in. Pass to Ayton. And the rejection by Towns.
Phoenix foul.
Karl Anthony Towns twice on the pipe. Send it back, big fella.
First team foul.
Warriors leading by 4. Now here's Curry. He's got 11. Outside, Towns. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Violation. Phoenix ball.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And here's Smart. And he drives in. Curry with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pass to Ayton. Makes it off the glass. Ayton's got the first bucket of the third here for the Suns.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Well, strength and the ability and willingness to embrace, absorb, and finish through contact. Karl Anthony Towns.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Back to Curry. Towns, the screen. To the middle. Stolen by Smart. It's tipped. Kleber with it. Now guarded by Smart.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
For the tie. And Booker with the layup. Booker's got his third basket of the night right there.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Towns. Outside for Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul.
That's his first personal.
That's his first foul.
First team foul. Suns timeout. With loudest section 1 t-shirt.
Both teams will make substitutions. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Here's Myers. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The Suns shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
That one goes. Count it. Now it's a 4-point Suns lead.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
To the left side wing. In the corner, it's Kleber. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The drive by Thompson. And the dunk by Lopez.
Well, just solid, tight pick-and-roll situation from Lopez, something he runs very well.
And, Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And, Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Harris's shot is good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Higgins outside. Driving inside. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, nice decision on the pick and roll. Wiggins getting his own offense within the flow.
It's Richardson on the wing. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the third. It's good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Into the lane. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Wiggins.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls.
Well, with the first overall pick in 2014, Wiggins has some pressure on him, but he has steadily improved his play.
And it's Wright with the ball for Phoenix. The lead is 2. Out to Harris. Latrey. Offensive rebound. Myers. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Wright's got 8.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
High post Lopez. Back to Poole. Tries the spin move. Back to Lopez. Good if it goes. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Suns ahead.
Your Suns Dancers.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Warriors trail by 5. And Curry, here we go. Outside, Towns. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's now 18 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Outside, Smart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, what phenomenal work deep inside the post. Smart willing and able to get himself to the line.
And so, Smart nails both of them. Now Curry. Outside, Towns. On the wing, Thompson. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns leading by 5. Out to the right wing. No good. Shot missing. The Warriors go the other way with it. Curry from deep three-point land. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Harris a screen. Back to Booker. And slam dunk by Harris.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
And Curry, here we go. And he makes that one.
Stephen Curry.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
It's Smart with the drive. Ayton.
Golden State foul.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul.
That one is on Towns.
Second team foul.
DeAndre Ayton, a quality free throw shooter, so you love to see him create opportunities to get there.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Ball's not loose. Stolen by Smart. Curry with the steal. Outside, Towns. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Bridges with it. Picked up by Thompson. Bridges misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kleber inside. And it's Towns penetrating. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, you love his toughness. You can tell that this young guy cares. The game is important to Karl Anthony Towns.
Wiggins surveying the floor. And he can't bank that one in. Suns lead by 12. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
It's Curry outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Suns.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.